Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Legacies Season 4, Episode 4, and as you can see by my attire, there was a funeral this episode, and that funeral is for Hope Michelson's humanity. Now, this episode starts off really with Caleb and Ethan going around the town and working as almost salesmen and shoving Malivore into the townspeople's mouths. It was kind of trippy to see that because it really was giving me supernatural vibes. Everyone in the town, their eyes were going black. So I was like, where's Sam and Dean? We need the Winchesters. But Caleb and Ethan, that's their role, just trying to help Malivore take over more of the town. And that's what's kind of interesting. Caleb and Ethan really are still themselves, just heavily influenced by Malivore, which I didn't think was the case. I had thought maybe Malivore was getting a new body or taking over them completely and becoming them, but he's just really influencing the way that they do things, almost in a weird way like a sire bond, just to keep it in the universe of this show. MG and Ethan go to fight. Ethan says to MG, "We're about to have an emergency." Because Emergency was Ethan's superhero name when him and MG were going around saving people in the town. Not a fan of Ethan still, but they begin to fight. We learn that Ethan's ability that he got from Malivore enables him to turn invisible, which is very similar to the Kamina, that lizard kind of creature that was in Teen Wolf, minus the poison. So that's how Ethan fights now. He turns invisible, punches, kicks, whatever. Ethan and MG are fighting. Ethan has the upper hand, and I honestly thought he was about to stake MG. He has the stake so close to MG's heart, then all of a sudden his head gets grabbed, and we see that siphon twin ability of sucking the magic out, and that is Lizzie draining Ethan. So Lizzie saved MG, which is pretty cool. Caleb is fighting Alaric. Alaric tries talking to Caleb, telling him about how he has so much inner strength and that he shouldn't be doing what he's doing. Caleb snaps back a little bit, but then Malivore just flips that switch and takes over. What happened in the last episode is that Caleb came in his dragon ability form and took Hope away, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get to Hope. Hope wakes up. She escapes where Malivore was keeping her hidden. Hope feeds on Alaric because if you remember, Freya put her to sleep as she was transitioning, so she needs to feed to complete the Tribrid ritual. So Hope feeds on some of Alaric's blood. The sky turns red and it's cloudy and it's thunderstorming, but Hope is now a Tribrid. Malivore looks a little bit scared when he sees this. What I thought was phenomenal, because we have not seen this creature yet, is Hope was still able to use her magic. She flung Malivore across. She still has her vampire strength and speed, or she has now her vampire strength and speed. When she flung Malivore, she zoomed up and like punched him hard, which was phenomenal to see. Malivore tries to run, but he must have a plan because it's Malivore. Hope turns into a wolf, but she's able to shift back and forth very easily, doesn't need the moon to do that, which she may have been able to do before, but I don't recall. One thing I thought was, oh my god, crazy, is Hope was able to make a weapon out of her blood. Like, she cut her arm and formed her blood into a weapon, and I got really concerned just because I thought back to the Moonstone incident in Vampire Diaries, where we thought the Moonstone was for one purpose, but it was really to help unlock Klaus's hybrid side. So I was like, what if the blood of Hope as a Tribrid strengthens Malivore in a way that we've never seen before? You know, it just got me thinking. I got a little bit nervous watching, I'm not gonna lie. Cleo eventually finds the true Landon, the real Landon, inside of the darkness of Malivore, and they are coming together to take some of the mud inside of Malivore's darkness to make some kind of doorway to get out. So Cleo's working with Landon to do this. All of a sudden, Malivore takes over Landon, unknowns to Cleo. Apparently, Cleo's explaining when they open this door, they will come out into the real world. Landon will have a new body, and she hopes that one day she'll be able to get him back into his true body that's outside, that's fighting Hope as a tribid currently. But, you know, now it's a little concerning because Malivore is hitting this plan and not Landon. We learn that Cleo actually made a trap because she was anticipating Malivore from switching and taking over Landon, and it's actually a coffin to hold Malivore. Cleo is top notch, like phenomenal. Like, she trapped this guy. A+ move. Of course, like we all expected, the moment comes for Hope to stab with her magic blood dagger Landon to just kill this whole Malivore thing. She can't do it. But then she's finally able to just do it because that's what Landon wants. That's what he tells her to do. So selfish of me, but thank God Landon is gone. Hopefully we don't see him. No offense to the actor, it's the character. Just wasn't a fan. So Landon is seemingly dead. Malivore inside the darkness is talking about how he's going to get out. He talks about the weapon that's able to kill a tribrid that Cleo had mentioned, I guess, in one of the other episodes when she got inspired or had ideas or knowledge. All of a sudden we see a fire burning within Malivore, and then it burns the coffin. We see Malivore Landon catch on fire. Cleo gets pulled into the darkness because she gets summoned out by Josie, who tapped into her dark magic abilities to get a boost in her power. Landon dies. Hopefully we don't have to see him again. And from watching it, it almost looked like Hope in the moment of stabbing Landon turned off her humanity. With Malivore gone, we learn that Ethan still gets to keep his invisibility and Caleb is still partial dragon, which is interesting. Ethan talks about wanting to enroll in the school. Hopefully he will also die soon too. Not a fan of him either. Hope confirms to us through talking to Alaric that the minute she stabbed Landon, she turned her humanity off. Alaric says that she could come back to the school and that him and her friends will help keep her safe. Hope then says she will give them a reason not to come looking for her, as we see her eyes get that veiny look that they usually get in Vampire Diaries when they're about to fight. Is she about to kill Alaric? Please make my wish come true. I'd love that so much. But this is a phenomenal episode. I'm glad the Malivore stuff seems to be done. We've had about 2 seasons now of Malivore, so looking forward to seeing this next direction that the show takes. Maybe they will need to get this weapon to stop Hope, but looking forward to seeing what happens next. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.